A circle in the xy plane has its center at -5, 2 and a radius of 9. An equation of the circle is this thing where a, b, and c are constants. What is the value of c? So we're given some clues about a circle, specifically the center of it and the radius. When you're given those two things, remember you can write the equation of the circle in standard form. Now the standard form of a circle looks like this: x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals radius squared. Okay, so quick reminder, h and k are the center. Just remember to change the signs when you plug them in there. So let's actually go ahead and do that. It'll be x plus 5, change the sign, right, squared plus y minus 2. Notice I'm changing the sign, equals the radius. Now the radius is given as 9. Remember, the equation requires you to square that, so 9 squared is 81. So now we need to convert this equation from standard form to what's known as general form, and you do that by simply foiling. Okay, what does FOIL mean? It says x plus 5 squared. You got to write that twice. X plus 5 times x plus 5 plus the y minus 2 is also squared, so we need to write it twice. So y minus 2 times y minus 2 equals 81. Now when you're foiling, you simply are just distributing, right? This times this, this times this, this times this, times this, and we'll combine like terms. We're going to repeat that on the other one. This times this, this times this, this times this, this times this, and combine like terms. Let's quickly do that. X times x, x squared, x times 5x, 5x, 5 times x, another 5x, 5 times 5 is 25. So when you combine these two like terms, we end up having x squared plus 10x plus 25. Repeat that for the y values, right? Y times y squared, y times -2 is -2y, -2 times y is -2y, -2 times -2 is +4. These are like terms, so we're going to combine them. So y squared minus 4y plus 4, all of this equals 81. Now what you notice in the equation we are targeting, it said equal to 0. That means we have to move everything to the left side. But before we do that, notice that we have like terms right here and this. Those are just regular numbers, right? So we can combine those. 25 plus 4 is 29, right? So we know we have a 29 over here and we have an 81 over here. I'm going to bring in the rest of this is x squared plus 10x plus y squared minus 4y plus the 29 equals 81. So the final step is I'm going to subtract 81 from both sides like that. And in doing so, we should have the final answer. So x squared plus 10x plus y squared. Okay, so we have negative 48 plus 29, negative 4y. So 29 take away 81 is negative 52 equals 0. And the question was asking us to figure out the value of c. This number here is c. So that means our answer to this question is negative 52. That is it. Hope that makes sense. Boom shakalaka.